Okay, here we go. This Saturday, we see AEW's first pay-per-view of the Dynamite Era. I'm Iain Chambers from WrestleZone, and here are my full gear predictions. Let's start with Hangman Page versus Pac. Now, Page is all fired up and ready to do some cowboy on Saturday night. And Pac showed again this week on Dynamite why he's one of the toughest men in pro wrestling today. It's a rematch that I'm ready for, as last time out, Pac nailed Page with a low blow to score the win. Now, Hangman is one of the company's biggest potential standout stars and needs to get the 3 count here. But he won't. Pac for the win. The Young Bucks versus Proud and Powerful. Now forget about management roles for a second. The Young Bucks should have been the inaugural AEW Tag Team Champions if you ask me. But hey-ho, here we are, and I'm happy to see them up against Santana and Ortiz. 2 very bad men looking to make a massive impression at Full Gear. Now despite being 2 of the company's biggest and most important stars, the Young Bucks have been pretty selfless, putting over other talent. And I see that being the case again here, with Proud and Powerful getting their hands raised. Ryo versus Emi Sakura for the AEW Women's Championship. Now, the women's division is still finding its feet in AEW, but Ryo has become a breakout star. After seeing off Nyla Rose and Britt Baker, she's got a new opponent in her former mentor, the legendary Sakura. We haven't seen much of the 24-year veteran on TV so far, which gives me the impression that Ryo has to win and continue to build as champion. SoCal Uncensored versus the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party for the AEW Tag Team Titles. Now, I said earlier that the Young Bucks should have been the first ever AEW Tag Champs. Now, my second favourites for the belts were the Lucha Brothers. I've got nothing against SCU. I just love Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix. Private Party have been very impressive so far and have won over the fans really well. But they're not quite ready for the belts just yet. SCU are great, but just to me don't feel the same without Daniels. So I say put one of the finest teams at the top of the division. I see the Lucha Brothers getting the gold at Full Gear. Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega in a lights-out, unsanctioned match. This one is a toughie. 2 of AEW's biggest stars finally going one-on-one. The match that was originally set for All Out goes down this weekend, and it's really hard to call the winner. I've been frustrated with the way Omega has been portrayed so far. Going into the launch of this company, he was the hottest independent wrestler on the planet. But he's not been showcased that way so far. Moxley, of course, was one of their biggest acquisitions and has come across like a pure badass thus far. I don't want to see either man lose, but I see Moxley coming out with the win here, assuming that down the road Omega will snap and have a change in character. And your main event, Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes for the AEW World Championship. Chris Jericho has been a fantastic inaugural world champion. Le Champion has been money every time he's featured on Dynamite with that belt over his shoulder and his inner circle crew around him. But now he's got a very serious, bleached blonde boss coming after him. Jericho's had beef with Cody for a while now, constantly demanding a thank you for even coming to AEW. But recently, this feud has become somewhat personal when Le Champion disrespected the entire Rhodes family and then had his goons assault Cody's brother Dustin. Now, this week, we saw Cody deliver arguably the promo of the year when he told the world that if he loses on Saturday, he'll never challenge for the AEW title again. Well, Cody needs his big title win to put the cherry on top of his undesirable to undeniable story. But I just can't see Jericho dropping the belt just yet. I see the inner circle popping a little bit of the bubbly on Saturday night. What are your predictions? Let me know in the comments below.